Yeah, buddy. All right, so today we're gonna do something a little bit different. Right now, I got both Instagram and YouTube popping off for a live in order to get the message out to multiple streams at one time and talk to you all and give feedback, give advice. Hope everybody is doing well out there right now. But for those of you all who don't know me, my name is Demetrius Glover. I go by Meech. You can call me Meech. And today I just want to talk about keep going up. And it's the simplest yet hardest thing for most people to do. Like I told you all, I am live on two different channels right now. So you see me look down, you see me look up, I'm looking at two different devices, but I'm here with you all right now. And so that said, keep showing up. The easiest thing in life is to start something. And the hardest thing in life is to stay consistent with whatever that thing is that you start. So a lot of times people get frustrated and they say, okay, well, if it's not working out in 3 weeks, then, and that's they like that 3 week mark. I don't know why, but like the 3 week mark is like this holy grail of forming, if you will. And I don't know where that came from. If somebody out there can prove it to me statistically that that really is the case, utilizing real data and not just data that you found within a book or something that's just written out there, but like real hard facts, then prove it to me. But I believe that habits take a lot longer in order to catch. Real habits are like real character and grading, uh, character integrating type of feels to it. Take a lot longer than just 3 weeks, and you got to give yourself time in order to one go through the journey and get to whatever that habit is. So that's neither here nor there. Keep showing up. So a lot of times, if you're in you want to be in better shape, right? Or you want to change something about you. We'll talk about being in better shape. If you start the journey and you say, let's use a 3 week example for instance. If you say, okay, I'm going to keep showing up for 3 weeks, and if I see change, then I'll keep going. If I don't see change, then I'll stop. A lot of times within that 3 weeks, you don't understand that your body is not even formulating what you halfway need in order to actually produce a habit. So like your muscles are just getting adjusted. So if we're thinking about working out, for instance, your muscles are just getting adjusted throughout that 3 week process. Beyond that, it takes so much more effort in order to keep showing up to the gym. So I'll put it this way. If you plan on working out for an hour a day and you keep working out for an hour a day for a year's time period, you'll likely one develop that habit, but then two, you'll also have results that you want. And so you'll keep going and it'll become a part of your routine to where if you say, I wake up every single day and I work out for an hour, then that means that a year later, one, you'll produce some type of results. I don't care what you're doing. You become more flexible. You become more strong. You might put on more muscle. You might lose a couple pounds, whatever the case may be. But because you kept showing up for a longer period of time beyond just the 3 week rule, if you will, then you'll start to produce results and you'll start to see that it's influencing you in a positive direction. And so the same thing goes with business. A lot of times people say, okay, you know what? It's going to take me 6 months in order to get this business to $100,000. I'm gonna tell you this much. A lot of times that is not the case for most businesses. For more often than not, I don't know the statistics. I mean, I know 95% of businesses normally fail, but that's not the case of order to go from zero to 100,000 unless you have a very unique product in order to get that in a 6 month period. So you have to keep on showing up. And even though the process gets long, the process is heavy. It's a long, arduous process in order to create something that is sustainable for yourself and sustainable for others if you're being selfless. And so that said, continue to keep showing up day in and day out. You know, whatever it is, even on a hard day, show up. On an easy day, show up. On the days where you feel in between, show up. Because if you look back over time and continue to manifest over a time period and just keep showing up and keep showing up and keep showing up, it's one of those things where life starts to align things for you and you become a specialist. So not only do you when you keep showing up, you start to take in different things that you may not have thought you were going to take in. So in a business sense, if you keep showing up and you keep on showing up, asking questions, a lot of times you'll start to become a specialist in that role. And so whatever it is that you're doing, they say it's a 10,000 hour rule. And I firmly believe in the 10,000 hour rule. I think that over 10,000 hours pretty much equates to 5 years essentially. And so the same thing goes with business. Over that time period, you start to become a specialist. And so if you keep on giving your all into something and keep showing up, you'll become a specialist. And beyond that, you'll start to see some of the results that you really want to see. So there's some people out there right now. The reason I want to do this is because there's a lot of people out there right now, and I've been in the position myself where you see there's times where you want to say, all right, I've given everything I have. This is it. I don't want to show up anymore. And it could be right before you strike gold. It could be right before you actually hit exactly the goal that you want to hit, and maybe even exceed that goal that you want to hit. But if you keep on showing up for yourself and throughout the process, I guarantee you'll start to see the change you want to see, and brilliance will come after that. So that's my message for you all today. If there's anything that I should be talking about, like one of my main things, I have, a number of topics I write down and that come to me, and I'll speak on them, and I'll just keep speaking on those. But if there's anything specifically that you all want me to talk about, definitely, as far as when it comes to mental wellness, when it comes to raising your mindset, when it comes to being a cut above who you were yesterday, send those questions in the DMs for this video that's going out on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share it with a friend. For this going out on Instagram, like, comment below, send it to a friend. If you know anybody who needs to continue to step up to the plate, or who might be on the edge of giving up, send this to them, and just know that I got their back. And I look forward to catching you all next time. Y'all stay dangerous. Peace.